Look, Boris messed up, but he's human, and we all related to him. He saw us, and he cared about the cost of living crisis.
That was a call that took place yesterday on Matt Fry's LBC show and was then very quickly bandied about all over Twitter.
He just cared about the cost of living.
So look, I know the news cycle moves on pretty quickly now and it's difficult to remember stuff that even happened a couple of weeks ago. So for the benefit of those of you with the memory of a goldfish, here is how much Boris Johnson actually cared about the cost of living crisis.
Although we did officially have a price cap, he refused to make it a meaningful price cap.
Basically, that means there's a price cap, but every time the energy companies want to increase it, they just keep increasing it.
Like, it's not a fucking price cap if it just keeps going up. Then it's just the price. Also, having campaigned for Brexit, stating he could remove VAT from energy bills, he then went on to refuse to remove VAT from energy bills.
Everyone was like, well, hang on a second, I thought you said you were going to make energy cheaper.
I don't recall saying that. I think what I actually said was, go fuck yourself. And while people like Martin Lewis and Gordon Brown were frantically campaigning, begging government to step in,
Johnson was constantly off on holiday, leaving people like me to go, well, hang on a second, maybe his bills are high. Maybe it's cheaper for him to operate if he's overseas.
Because I'm not fucking about. People were literally moving to Portugal because it was cheaper to go on holiday for 6 months than pay for their heating. While all this was going on, big oil and big gas giants were making billions upon billions in profit every quarter.
Which presented an opportunity to tax them more, and then you could redistribute that money to help people make it through.
But Johnson didn't take a penny from them. Instead, he told us all to work harder before, fucking off on holiday again.
And even when his party finally turned on him, like they just had enough of the collapsing polling, the shitty local election results,
many of us wondered if maybe on the way out he wouldn't be so in hock to the big oil and big gas energy firms.
Like his exit might free him up, liberate him to enact a policy that's a little bit more radical.
But no, in the rare moment he was still in number 10, when asked what action he was taking,
he could not give a king's cross fuck. He just couldn't be asked. He was like, no, that's a matter for the next Prime Minister.
He did not give a shit. He didn't know the figures, the stats.
It felt like he was barely even present to ask questions to.
But the thing is he saw us and he cared about us.
Like, here's the thing with that. If you can look at the absence of the windfall tax, the refusal to price cap energy properly, the myriad donations from big gas corps, the constantly going on holiday, if you can look at all of that and go, oh yeah, he obviously cared about me.
I don't know. Ironically, maybe you need to go into one of these Tory de-radicalisation things.